next debate. Ain't no need to lay.
What's up, guys? What's up, and welcome to Lunchtime in the Lab. Let me hit my recording button real quick for the audio, and we'll get going. What's up, Mike? Let's have a day. Let's do it. Got a fresh month here. Been waiting for this moment just to kind of refresh and kind of get things going normal again here. So super excited to get going. Hit this recording button here. Pull my notes up. We got a couple home run guys I like today. Weather's looking okay today, guys. I mean, we got the first day of May. Get to refresh from any, negativity in the month, or if you were down or not up enough, you get to start fresh and start over. It's May. And like I said, we got some good weather and we got some day baseball. So super excited for that. But let me hit the record here. Yeah, Ty, that I was just kind of looking for another play and saw that their record. And I liked both those pitchers to begin with. So it did not something I do normally, as you can see. I know everybody loves those dang things. Everybody loves the no run first innings. Let me answer this DM real fast. Live show, I got you. But all right, here we go. I'm gonna hit the record button and get into go mode. What's up, and welcome to Lunchtime in the Lab, your number one gambling podcast for quick picks, detailed analysis, and just other little fun things here, right? We have, let's see, it is May 1st. We'll recap April 30th. I don't have a full recap of April. I'm sure I could. Podcast, continues to be up like usual. I think we're up, 15 units, something like that. So nothing crazy, but, proven profitable. Let's see, though. We are live today on Twitter. We are live today on YouTube. We are live every single day on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitter today, come on over to YouTube at Lunchtime in the Lab. I try not to go live too often on Twitter, just more so just really as a promotional type thing, just trying to grow the YouTube here, whatever. I will say real quick, I don't have any graphics, so we're looking at me the one take the whole time. I just didn't have time today, guys. My son was up at 1 trying to feed him. Took forever for him to go back to bed, me to go back to bed. And he's currently in his room, because we slept in till like damn near 9:30. All the boys did, just a late night last night. So no graphics, and I can hear him still crying. So if he, if he's not going to go to sleep, I might have to go grab him here and just hold him there while we're talking. So just a heads up on that if I got to run out. But anyhow, before we get into today's plays, we'll take a look back at yesterday, April 30th, yesterday, last day of April. We went 2-1. So we had ourselves back-to-back winning days. May have been 3 winning days in a row. I can't remember for some reason that far back. We were talking about it yesterday. So we went 2-0 2 days ago. We went 2-1 yesterday. I can't remember what the third 3 days out. So we're either 3 days in a row positive or 2 days in a row winning days, whatever. I mean, we'll certainly take it. What's up, Marcus? What's up, Trent? That other name, I don't know. I think you might be the guy that DM'd me though. But anyhow, let's see. Yankees Orioles over 9. Boy, I tell you, that was my favorite play of the day, and of course that one missed. But I think we got to be done with the Yankees. And I keep saying it, and what, like, was it misery loves company? That's probably not the word, or the phrase. The Yankees, man, they're just not scoring. Austin, gotcha. My little brother's name is Austin. Yankees just aren't scoring. Blue Jay or Orioles did their thing. We had an over 9, so we needed a 4-4 game realistically. And then of course doesn't end a tie. 9 would have got us a push. The Yankees just couldn't do it. Orioles got to 4. We needed the Yankees to try to catch up and just do something. The Yankees got nothing. They hit 2 solo shots, can't get on base. I tweeted, about, the Yankees and ground into double play goes together like peanut butter and jelly, right? So I'm good on them. Twins team total over 4.5. I think they at least had 5. They hit 5 and I moved on. I was done watching the game. So they at least got 5. So feeling good about that. And then Guardians at Astros over 9. Easy breezy cover girl there. I ended up giving this one out in the Discord too. Thankfully, man, it was a fourth quarter cash, something like that. I got to go on a nice bike ride yesterday, like bicycle ride. I don't know when the last time any of y'all actually rode a bicycle, but man, it's fun. Look, I love it. I got a nice bike. I used to, be a store manager at Dick's Sporting Goods. Got an $800-$900 bike for, not very much, obviously. I know how to like tune it up, everything like that. But I went on a nice 5-mile bike ride. Took about 25 minutes, something like that. But just to get out, and do some of that stuff was super nice. Anyway, Dodgers money line last night, back on the ban list. Yeah, I told you, Ty. So like, here we go. Yankees, as of now, and then y'all are gonna see me on the Yankees probably again here soon. As of right now, the Yankees money line totals, we're good on that. Dodgers money line, good on that. Totals though, I still feel okay about them scoring some runs. So Dodgers aren't gone for me. Don, what's up? Goes to show that if you're on Twitter, we can see these Twitter messages as well. I can pull these up. So Don, thanks for the interaction. Come on over and check out YouTube when you get a chance at Lunchtime in the Lab. Hit that subscribe button for me. But all right, here we go. Getting into some plays here. These were the 3 plays that, these are straight from the gut. No secret that I wouldn't even say I struggled. I finished April VIP wise in the Discord, literally up a unit, maybe 1.8. Is that the same standard that I guess I had or whatever? I was up 25 units in February, 39 units in March, and I did not do as good. I was actually up like 15, and we ran into some rough patches. Certainly looking to have a better month. Maybe try to not, think so much or whatever. We got to figure it out. We're getting through the ban list and learning, who to not trust and who to trust, everything like that. These 3 plays I have right here, though, these came from the 1:30 a.m. bottle feeding when I just kind of scrolled through on who was starting. And I looked at these spots and I said, yep, like this, yep, like this, yep, like this. I found my 3 plays, and this is what I'm running with the gut. We'll see how it goes. Some familiarity though here too. I've realized, I'm just, I'm good with totals, so we're going to keep running, some of that stuff. So first play, like I said, no graphics. So we're looking at me the whole time. Phillies team total over 4.5. You can get it like minus 120 everywhere. And honestly, like I'd feel really comfortable playing the Phillies minus 1.5 run line. That's what it was going to be officially or originally. And then I was kind of going back and forth. But the team total is what we're going to run. But here's a note for you, because I left this in here, when I was doing my, like I said, I like to play, and then I do the research to solidify it or, make sure I like it or whatever. When the Phillies win, they cover. They're in their 9 last wins. The Phillies have won by 2 or more runs in every one of them. So they're 9-0 to the run line in their 9 last wins. The reason that I don't usually like to bet the Phillies like money line or the run line, although I think I'll probably mess with Phillies money line today, is because their bullpen is just really not that good. But sneak peek, the Angels bullpen is actually worse. So it's like you might as well, you'll be okay. Angels up Mike Trout. I didn't even know Mike Trout was hurt, to be honest. And then all of a sudden I saw he was getting knee surgery. So like that's crazy. I must have missed something. Anyway, talking about runs though, in their last 11 wins, they've gone 5+ runs in every game. So their last 11 wins, they've scored 5 or more runs in every single game. Today, we have them as a minus 180, something like that money line. Trying to pull it up here real quick. Minus 198 money line. So this is moving and grooving this morning. It was at like minus 178 this morning. It's almost up to minus 200 right now. I see them winning this game. Zach Wheeler's been fantastic. The last 2 games, I don't think he's given up a run at all. So I think they win the game. Patrick Sandoval, been getting beat up. 1-4 for 6.33 ERA. He's given up 11 runs in his last 2 outings. In his last 3 outings, he's combined for 19 hits given up. Guy's been getting hard. Last two games, Twins, he gave up 4 runs. Reds, he gave up 7 runs. Obviously, these two offenses, the Reds offense is better than the Twins offense. We would all agree that this Phillies offense is much better than both of those teams. This Phillies offense has been fantastic. We in the early stages of the year, we were looking at Philly and we're like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? They're not scoring. Then all of a sudden, like, this is the Philly team we expect. Harper and Schwarber's been fantastic. Baum is, dude, I think he's still on that crazy, hit streak, if I'm not mistaken. Marsh, Realmuto, whoever else, right? I mean, they're deep. I talked about the Phillies bullpen's not very good. The Angels bullpen is actually worse. In fact, they're the worst team in the league. Once Sandoval is gone, they have the worst ERA in the league. They're also giving up the third most home runs as a bullpen unit, and this Phillies team hits home runs like the best of them. Although, like we're missing out on Schwarber hitting, we're missing out on Bryce Harper hasn't been hitting many home runs. So like these guys are really getting it done without even hitting bombs realistically. I think it's smart to take the team total here because we do have them as an away team, so we do have that top of the ninth chance to cash or whatever, which actually we needed. Just we were on them 2 days ago on the team total or something like that, and they got a run in the top of the ninth to cash. I think they had 3 runs in the first inning. They got another one in like the 5th, and they didn't get another one until like the 9th or something like that. I didn't realize Schwarber hit a home run yesterday, so that's awesome. Need another one today then. We also have wind blowing out. Nothing like substantial. I mean, and you guys will definitely have to understand that we have like these wind factors and stuff. So like pulling the wind up. Pull the weather up here real quick. Come on. Like the White Sox have 15-mile-an-hour wind is blowing out. Detroit 12, Mets is 10. Like there's some situations where you have wind blowing out, but it doesn't really reflect a lot because the stadium was created to combat the wind. So like this wind, think about like football too. Like, like the people will be talking, like, oh, like they're not going to be able to throw the ball. Like how often, like there's the playoff game last year. It was like, I think it was Mahomes and like Josh Allen, and it was like windy. It was that really cold game, I think. And they're like, yeah, they're not going to be able to throw the ball. And I'm like, nah, like hammer Mahomes pass yards. Like, it's got to be some insane wind to really like mess with, because I mean, you think how high those walls are. They're played down low. They have the different walls with different sizes for a reason, because they know they got like an east wind or a west wind or something like that. So when we're looking at wind, it is, of course, beneficial to have it blowing out, but it doesn't mean that it's an automatic, home run environment or anything like that. Taco, I'll probably have probably going something with the Discord for it. Phillies money line and another one that I like. I haven't decided for sure yet, but I mean, I got an idea. Anyway, first play, Phillies team total over 4.5 is the first play. Second play, let's see. I tried to get a thumbnail of them, man, but I couldn't get a good picture of Shota Minaga. Like they were all him like screaming and they were like blurry. So Nico Horner is our cover athlete of the day. Baby boy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're in the Discord, but I plan on dropping one in there. No college baseball today. We got burned yesterday. Oral Roberts beat Oklahoma. Oral Roberts was 16-26. Oklahoma was 26-16. That's just the downside, unfortunately, to playing some day, some midweek college baseball, but nothing I like on there. But an initial lean would be Phillies money line and Twins money line. Probably can get them still for both over plus money. But Phillies money line is moving right now. Oh yeah, second play, Cubs money line -122. Is DraftKings doing the early up promo? Has anybody looked at DraftKings yet today? I haven't. Because it's been saying, if you noticed, it says like April early up promo or something like that. So I wasn't sure if MLB was doing one or not, or May. I mean, so if DraftKings is doing an early up promo, I think the Cubs here, it would be a pretty good look for it. As I do like the away teams. Okay, they are cool. So I would recommend the early up promo for this one then. Um, it's smart to take the away team. I do like it because, like I said, they always have a one up offensively. I won't give this in the Discord. I suck at this promo. I like the Cubs money line, but every time I touch this damn promo, I lose. It just doesn't work for me. Shota Imanaga is that dude. 4-0, 0.98 ERA, sub 1 whip. Whip is walks, hits, innings pitch. For those of you guys that's not hip to the jive. That's just how many times. So if you have over one, that means that they have at least on average per inning one guy on base in a walk or a hit. Walk, hits, innings pitch. So if he's got a 2 plus, that means that they allow 2 or more runners per inning. So base runners, chances to score, everything like that. Away, he's got a 0.77 ERA, so he is actually even better away than he is at home. He's shut down good teams. He's shut down bad teams. The Mets are a mid team. If the Mets remind me of the Yankees. Go figure, they're both in New York. The Mets with JD Martinez could be dangerous. You got, I can't think who leads off. Is it Pham? No, not Pham. Tommy Pham plays for the White Sox now. Nito or whatever, that guy. Then Francisco Lindor. Then you got Pete Alonso. Then you have JD Martinez. Pete Alonso has probably never really been in a spot where he's been protected, where a lot of pitchers are like hitting around, or a lot of pitchers pitch around Pete Alonso because the dude hits home runs. But when you have a guy like JD Martinez behind him, they don't want to do that. You can't pitch around. You can't afford to walk Alonso because JD Martinez is behind him. When the team's clicking, they're going to be good. Just right now, they're not. They're not clicking. The Mets are still not really doing enough. They're throwing Jose Buto, I think is how you'd say it. Not a bad pitcher, 0-1 record, 2.86 ERA. He did just get torn up by St. Louis last time. He on 4 runs at 5.2 innings. Before that, the Cubs, he gave up 2 runs and 4.1, or the Dodgers, 4.1 innings. 2 runs, given up to the Dodgers. I just like the Cubs. I think that they're a special team. They have one of the best pitchers in the league, on the mound tonight, and they flat out just score. They do a good job of the Cubs do a really good job of playing baseball, small ball. You get a guy on first, they steal him, or they sack him over to second. They get him to third. A sack fly scores them. The Cubs do a good job of playing small ball. It's not all just home runs, but they do have these guys like Nico Horner, Tachman, dude's been hitting good. Michael Bush has been hitting good. These guys are getting a lot of extra base hits, not always home runs, but we also have, this is a stadium here, the Mets Stadium, where the ball normally does stay in the yard a little bit. I think there's a little bit of a wind blowing in, which will be beneficial for, Imanaga here, to keep the ball in and just be able to hold the Mets down. If we have a 1-0 win, a pitcher's duel type thing, we'll be good. I think the Cubs come out on top, realistically. So not a lot to say. Not a lot that you can really talk about, in terms of talking money line, but and the Cubs by far have the better pitcher in Imanaga. So we'll run it. Second play is Cubs money line, looking at like minus 120, depending on what book you're looking at. Third play, and then we'll get into some home run guys, if you guys want to start dropping those so we can, get into it right afterwards. The stream yesterday was like 50 minutes or an hour or something like that. I can't hang out that long. It's already I'm already so far behind. Like just lunches and stuff for the boys. And like I said, I've got my own personal work I got to do still. Anyway, before we get into third play, as usual, hit the like button for me. If you're on mobile, pull the video down, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're watching on Twitter, I got a handful of people that have commented on Twitter. We're live every single day on YouTube, but I'm not live every single day on Twitter. I only go live on Twitter really as just a promotion to try to get you guys to come on over to YouTube and interact on there. So do me a favor, come on over to YouTube at Lunchtime in the Lab. Hit that subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. I think I'm still just a couple people away from 750 subscribers. Hit a bit of a plateau. Hasn't really been moving too much, to be honest. But And I'm hitting me. I got the 10th like here. So try to hit those likes for me too. About 21 people watching. Everybody hit that like button. Okay. Anyway, third play. This is StreamYard. It's called Austin. And you can stream to like multiple places. Third play. I hope this isn't like too obvious of a play, but I like the Reds Padres over 8. Wish it was 7.5. But 8's a good number. Scrolling to make sure it's still at 8. Yeah. Juice to the over, -114, so not crazy. Not crazy juice, but over 8. This game immediately jumped out to me. So I've made a mental note. Man, I said it like a month ago. I was like, man, Kyle Hendricks is getting hit really, giving up a lot of runs. We need to pay attention to that. And then the next game, I'm like, hey, let's go ahead and bet on Kyle Hendricks. And then the game after that, it's like, all right, yeah, we're betting on Kyle Hendricks all the time. I don't know if he got hurt or got set down or what. I haven't seen him in a while. Anyway, Graham Ashcraft and Joe Musgrove, 2 pitchers that I'm like, hey, these guys have both been getting rocked. Ashcraft last year was certainly a dude that like I seen get hit a lot. A guy that I was betting first 5 totals a lot. I mean, I called him Asscraft for the most part all the time because I thought it was funny. But we have a perfect storm because now these 2 players that I've been like, hey, I need to probably start paying attention and bet against these guys. They're going against each other. I think I was against Joe Musgrove just recently when he got like blown up. Looking at Asscraft, 3-1, 4.40 ERA. I'll admit he pitches pretty good away from Cincinnati. That ballpark is smaller, so you see more home runs because I think it is one of the shortest ballparks in the nation. The Yankees and Orioles game just locked. I wonder what happened there. Any news? No news. But he looked good against the Rangers. He gave up just 1 run. I think like 7 innings pitched. So he looked pretty good. He gave up 5 to the Angels, 2 to the White Sox, 6 to Milwaukee, 3 to Philly. So outside of that that game against the Rangers, he's been hit. Dude's a very hittable guy. I don't have his hits written down or anything like that. Really just how many like runs he's given up. But that game came back. I wonder why it locked. That's weird. Musgrove on the other side, dude's been getting smashed. 6.94 ERA. He just gave up 7 runs to Philly in the last start. Just 3 innings, gave up 7 runs. 3 to Toronto before that. Did go 7 innings though, but gave up 3 runs to Toronto. 3 to the Brewers, 4 to the Cubs, 4 to the Giants, 5 to the Dodgers. I mean, he's got 1 extra start because he pitched that first game of the year when he was in where were they, like Korea or whatever. He's been getting hit. He's been getting hit really hard, and teams just I just think these teams can do enough to get over. 8 just seems like a really small number in my opinion for these teams, these 2 pitchers that have been getting hit pretty hard. I mean, we just need 8. We need a 4-4 game and then we're guaranteed a win. He's given up the 2nd most home runs in the league as a pitcher altogether today. I think he's given up the most home runs out of a pitcher that's going today. So he's given up a ton of home runs. Ashcraft, I think 5. Ashcraft on the year has given up 5 home runs. I mean, this Padres lineup is definitely one that's been probably underperforming. Maybe to say the least. I mean, Profar hit a home run to lead off the other day. You got, Tatis, Cronenworth, Machado, Bogarts, Jackson Merrill, but then after that, like Kim isn't really a power dude, but I mean, gets on base. But I mean, they got 6 solid guys. The Reds on the other side, Benson, Ellie De La Cruz, Spencer Steer, Fraley, India, the Candelario guy. Like they don't have as much of a complete lineup either, but like I think they do enough to get it done. And you have 2 pitchers that realistically like just haven't had it. And I said it yesterday, like sometimes you need just one team to blow you. Sometimes you just have to be right about one team. Yesterday, we were right about, what was it? It was the Astros that blew it up, right? I mean, the Astros scored like 8 runs themselves or something stupid like that. we were right about just one team, and then the other team, helped along with some runs. So I mean, if the Reds come out here, hair on fire, and just they continue to kill Joe Musgrove, and then the Padres get into a home run, or Graham leaves a pitch across the middle, and they give up a 2-run bomb after a walk or something like that. I think it's enough. I think it's enough to get it done. And look, baseball is so much more enjoyable just watching and rooting for runs. Baseball is fun where it's like, all right, top of the first, like, all right, we didn't get any runs here, but let's get some runs, at the bottom of the first. And realistically, I mean, we just need to run an inning and then we're cashed, So that's a nice little way to look at it or whatever. So that's the third play. To recap here real quick, and I'm going to get the audio side out of here so I can get this podcast posted. I don't actually, are any of these games early? I don't think any of these games are overly early. I think the Reds and Padres is the latest game. I don't think any of these are the 1:00 games. So we got time, those are listening to audio. You should have plenty of time to get these games in. If you do find yourself missing though, it's time to come on over Jump Ship and check us out, check us out on YouTube. But let me do this recap here for the audio, and then we'll talk some quick home runs, and we'll go about our business. And we got some baseball starting in like an hour. I got to lock in and try to figure out if I want to get in on any of these games in the Discord. I don't know. I don't know if I want to or not. But to recap here for Lunchtime in the Lab, May 1st, Phillies team total over 4.5, Cubs money line. And then we're going to do the Reds and the Padres over 8 for our first 3 plays of May. 2 or 3 winning days in a row. I really got to go back and look. At least 2 winning days in a row, looking to make it 3. We just got to go 2-1, looking for that elusive 3-0 sweep. But those that are listening on Spotify and wherever the hell else you listen to, I appreciate you guys. Like I said, if you find yourself missing, coming over to YouTube, coming over to Twitter, whatever, give me a follow on social medias at LiveJoeBets, and I will see you guys back tomorrow. All right, so home runs. I need to shave, man. Look how long my hair is getting. Okay. Tie. B delay. Yeah, crazy. Game didn't start till almost midnight or something, right? I got up. I've been trying to test this theory of these totals that I've been looking at, and that was one of them. I thought we were going to see a lot of runs in it, but then Tyler Montgomery got scratched, so that kind of went to hell. Crazy though. Anyway, I was up at 2 a.m. and the game was still going, and I was like, God, man. I figured they were going to have to bring in a bee expert or whatever, because I'm pretty sure bees are protected or something. You're not supposed to kill a swarm of bees. You're supposed to call somebody and move them. Because I think they're extinct or some shit. Not extinct, but endangered. Bees are important for the environment or whatever. Something like that. I don't know. All right, here we go. Still got lost some people after the recap here. Got about 16 people in here. If anybody has a home run guy that you like, let me hear it. All right, let me give you the 2 that I'm after. Honestly, the second one, kind of just because. Let me actually pull up my pitcher, batter versus pitcher. Byron Buxton, man, history play. I will say though, the White Sox, and I hate to call you baby boy, my guy. Didn't he just hit a home run the other day? I think yesterday, possibly. Byron Buxton has faced Chris Flexen 9 times. He's walked once, so 8 official at bats. He has 6 hits against them, 1 single, 3 doubles, 2 home runs. When I seen that, I'm like, what's his total bases? Juiced to minus 130 to the 2. Man, I've been getting just pooped on and player props for some reason, unfortunately, and it's a bummer because I feel like I started out really hot on player props in the Discord, and then it just kind of went to hell. Anyway, though, looking at Ballpark Pal, this is the best game. They have a 15% increase in home runs. I don't see, White Sox are powerful. I'm a White Sox fan. Bailey Ober, dude's a good pitcher. Andrew Vaughn's has got 3 hits, 2 home runs against them. You got Eloy Jimenez has hit a home run against them. I mean, Eloy's a pretty powerful dude. I think the Twins win the game. Chris Flexen had a good outing last time against the Rays, but the Rays are, I don't know about the Rays. Are the Rays better than Twins, though? I don't know. Anyway, I like Buxton. He's dude's hit 2 home runs against. I'm batting 750 against the guy. There's good familiarity there, and we got good wind. And I'm on the Twins side, so I don't want to take any White Sox players to get a hit because I'm looking Twins props, Twins money line, possibly maybe a team total, something like that. Still got to lock it in. Anyway, Byron Buxton to hit a home run is only plus 260. Books know about the history. Books know about the weather, but I'm all right with that. Sometimes chalk is okay. The second one is Gunnar Henderson. Let me actually look while I'm right here. And like I said, I'm gonna look into Vlad here. If anybody else has one, let me know because I only had 2. Let me see something. So Gunnar Henderson, dude's been hot, cooled down a bit. We were on CJ Abrams the other day. Dude's been super hot. He didn't do anything for us. Against the righty, I think Gunner's a switch, isn't he? Or is he just no, I think he actually bats lefty. I think I saw SS, I think for shortstop. Against right-handed pitchers, he has 10 home runs on the year. Gunner does already, so he's doing great. 7 of those home runs have been against right-handed pitchers. So you got that lefty-righty matchup. We got a right-handed pitcher on the mound today. Which direction is the wind going here? Where are we playing at? I forget. Oh, Yankee Stadium, right? They're playing Yankees. Yankees got that short porch in right field too, guys, and he's a pull hitter. If you look at his spray chart on, can I show you? I don't know. I could probably try to show you guys this. I'm not going to, but his spray chart, all of his home runs have been to right or right center. Yankees have that short porch in right field. So Gunnar Henderson is a fantastic. Gunnar Henderson is a fantastic pick, in my opinion. Plus 390. Do not bet Vlad to hit a home run in Toronto. Ballpark is broke. Then did a Reno, and the ball doesn't fly anymore. Oh, TJ, I was waiting for you. I don't. You probably can't see the chat, TJ. You probably can't see the chat. It was a Twitter chat, is what I was reading off of. That they had said it. So yeah, you couldn't see it. There it is. He also says Austin Riley. Austin Riley's been a little broke. Guys, I feel really good about Buxton and Gunner. I'm not going to lie. I need a solid 3 or we just run 2 today. Plus 1664, not the end of the world. Maybe we run 2. Maybe we just change it up. I feel good about those 2. And those are the first 2 that jumped off the page at me. I mean, Jose Ramirez has hit a lot of home runs against Justin Verlander, but I suppose you could look and see. Let's scroll down to Joe Musgrove. Very few have faced Joe Musgrove for the Padres. I mean, you could take somebody on the Mets or on the Red side just because Musgrove's given up so many home runs on the year. But I don't know if that's ideal or not. Jordan Montgomery is pitching. He got scratched, so a lefty. But Montgomery is pretty okay. Pretty not bad. I didn't post it yet. Let's see. Cheat sheet. I got my cheat sheet done. So the home run guide today, Joe Musgrove has given up the most out of the starting pitchers today. Musgrove's given up 9. Maeda 7. Mikolas 6. Bassett 6. Eflin 5. Ray 5. Hancock 5. Ascraft 5. Burns 5. Haney 5. Flexen 4. Those are the top ones. Corey Seager. Nah, Trevor Williams hasn't given up a home run yet this year. Don't love that. Not to say it can't happen, but like just situationally, Trevor Williams hasn't allowed a home run yet in like 5 starts. Today's the day, maybe. Look, like the other day, I really like this Cardinals Tigers game. I can't trust it. I can't trust the Tigers. I can't trust the Cardinals. But like this Cardinals Tigers game has got to scream like over. You got a dude that's allowed 7 and 6 home runs. You know, top 10, top 15 worst in terms of home runs allowed. I just feel like that's gotta do something. There's got to be some crazy shit. I feel like Hoskins plays for the Brewers nowadays. Rhys Hoskins. Yeah, Bregman was super overdue. I'm surprised. Actually, he hit one in the Astros game, I think. I was just about to say I'm surprised he didn't, but I think he did. What's Rhys Hoskins talking about here? Of his 6 home runs, 5 of them against righties. And then Eflin has given up 5 home runs. That's not bad. That's not bad. Here's what I'm gonna do though. If y'all want to take that, I think that's not a bad look. If you guys want to do Buxton, Gunnar Henderson, and Rhys Hoskins, that's not a bad look. But what I think I want to do, I'm thinking I want to try to start out in May, like with a bang kind of thing. And of course, a plus 8,100 is going to do that. But if we win a 2-leg, we obviously have a much higher chance of hitting something. It's not exciting, obviously. God, what if he just hits a home run? How long has it been since he hit a home run? Let me look. TJ, you're talking me into it. It's an early game too. Ball normally travels pretty well in a day game. Brewers got a stadium or a dome. I can't remember. Dogs barking. All right, here we go. This app's finally working now. Don't love that he bats 5th, to be honest. Just less. So he hit a home run on the 22nd, and then he hit another one on the 27th. So this will be his 3rd game since. He had a hit yesterday. He hasn't struck out in 2 games, so I mean that's always a good look. So I mean he's hitting the ball. Let's do it. We'll do it. That's the 3-leg. We're gonna do. Appreciate you, baby boy. You're gonna have to stop having me call you that. Byron Buxton, Gunnar Henderson, Rhys Hoskins. Yeah, dude, that's all. Yeah, that's exactly what I envisioned is the slide. But it's like, can I see, air? Can I see the sky behind that? Buxton, Henderson, and Hoskins. The Hoskins game starts in an hour and 2 minutes. That one I think I can put on the tee today. I think the Tigers is blacked out for me, but I should be able to watch Milwaukee. So that gives me something to do. Like I said, I personally think this Cardinals and Tigers game could be an over. What's like yes first run inning look like? juice to the over, actually. I can't ever find myself to play a yes run first inning. I feel like that shit's I just feel like I want to play this Cardinals Tigers game. I just don't know what to do. BB. Yeah, BB's better than baby boy. All right. We'll lock it up. Where's my notes? For those of you that just joined, plays today, Phillies team total over 4.5, Cubs money line, and then the Reds, Padres over 8 are the 3 plays for the podcast. If you're in the Discord, I will be I don't know. Man, when I touch the matinee games, I feel like it just doesn't really go that well. The only thing I would feel like I would maybe want to touch is the Cardinals Tigers. 9 feels high for those two teams. Although didn't we just see see it, TJ? Didn't we just see like a shit ton of runs in that game? In the first game, it was like that freaking pitcher had a career day. Oh, dang. I didn't realize the Guardians scored 9. So we had a total of 9 yesterday, and both teams scored 9 themselves. That's insane. There was 19 runs. Like, I smashed that bet yesterday. Twins scored 6. I had a over 4.5 on that one. Yeah, it was 11-6 in that game yesterday. I just feel like the over, man, but I don't know if I'm ready to jump into it Discord-wise. But all right, guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I got some work to do myself. So I thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you're watching on Twitter, those that we were, the interaction comes from Twitter. I hope to see you tomorrow on YouTube at Lunchtime in the Live. To hit subscribe. I will not be live on Twitter tomorrow. We'll be live just on YouTube. So appreciate you guys. Start out May. Let's win some bets. Try to go 3-0. Let's try to hit this damn home run parlay. Because that's what we need. Like, in order for this show to blow up, I have to say we made this parlay on this stream, and then people are going to want to watch. So we need one. And hopefully it's going to be today. Fingers crossed. And I'll see you guys back tomorrow.